This is music, and this is the most successful dick joke in the history of the music business. Still recovering from the jaw surgery I had to undergo back in July, and I'm shooting this in July, so that's why. Before going under the blade, I was sitting around feeling a bit sorry for myself, obviously, and I figured, you gotta buy some records. That'll make you feel better. So I went on to Moby Disc's web shop and bought a bunch of records that I was going to pick up anyhow. And the cool thing about Moby Disc is they still have cheap second-hand vinyl, like 100 Danish kroner and below. Yeah, I bought a good stack of records, and it didn't cost me a whole lot of money, so that is good. Starting with this one here, Uriah Heep, Conquest, a very important band, in my opinion, in the history of metal and hard rock. So there you go. Got more Uriah Heep. There is this one here, Fallen Angel. Uh-oh, it's got,
Some boobies.
and it's this kind of weird design where you have to flip it over, and then there's a risk that the record will fall out. And that's because, there's, I think this was designed to be a gatefold, and there are some gatefold versions out there, but this one isn't, so that's weird, but the music is good. You also have this one here, Head First, Uriah Heep. Cool cover artwork, reminds me a bit of that Sargent album. On the back, things are a little bit more cringy, but I'm sure they were having fun when they shot those pictures, and that's important. Very legendary album by Uriah Heep, Demons and Wizards. Awesome cover artwork for sure. There's no denying that. Looks cool on the back as well, although there's no track list. And in a similar vein, The Magician's Birthday, also by Uriah Heep. Also awesome cover artwork, and there's this kind of kitty creature here. A lot of the Uriah Heep covers are really awesome, but there are exceptions, such as Wonderworld. Enough said. So there you go. And then there's just this one here, Wasted, Save Your Prayers. It was actually listed in the web shop as Vices, but it had this picture, so I thought it's probably this one here. So I just ordered it. They did contact me afterwards and said, just to let you know that it's not Vices, it's Save Your Prayers. You still want it? And I said, yeah, I can use it. So nice to have this one, more like hard rock. And now some albums by a band that's basically one dick joke. The name is a dick joke. A lot of their album titles are sexual innuendo style puns, and a lot of the song titles are just sleazy. And to be honest, looking at it from the perspective of today, it's a bit cringe, but whatever. We're talking White Snake, of course, Slip of the Tongue. Yeah, we have Slip of the Tongue, we have Cheap and Nasty, we have Kittens Got Claws, there is slow poke music. Yeah, it's a bit cringe. But the music is good, catchy, melodic, hard rock. This one here, the self-titled, also known as 1987. I think that's the official title, actually, 1987. Uh, there's the hype sticker on it still. US number one hit. Here we go again. Also, is this Love and Still of the Night. And this one was bought in Fona originally because it has this piece of their price tags they used back then, which are impossible to remove without damaging the jacket. So there you go. But yeah, a hit record. Of course, come and get it. Mm-hmm. Innuendo, of course. Not even that much of an innuendo. Pretty straightforward, if we're being honest. We have hot stuff, wine, women, and song. And then there's a song called "Don't Break My Heart Again." And it always struck me as being kind of insincere when you had these albums full of sleazy songs, and then you would have a love song in the middle. Like, you mean everything to me? Like, are you sure you mean that? But again, there's nothing wrong with the music, and the lyrics, the cringy lyrics, they're kind of cheesy, but they're also kind of funny, if you know what I mean. Um, so so there you go. Of course, slide it in with a weird price tag damage thing here. Whatever. So there you go. Slide it in. And yeah, this is a good album too. I mean, all the albums I think by Whitesnake that I've heard, I haven't heard everything by them if I'm being honest, but all the albums that I have heard, I think they're pretty good. It's just the lyrics that are kind of cringy. Saints and Sinners, there you go. And this one has a song called Rough and Ready. Here I Go Again is on this one too. There's a song called Dancing Girl. But then, of course, you have Love and Affection as a song title. Again, comes across a bit insincere, but nothing wrong with the music. So there you go. A bunch of records, very cheap, I have to add. And I look forward to listening to them, although I know most of them. I have a lot of them on CD, but at those prices, why not add them to the vinyl part of my collection? Anyways, thanks for watching.
I'm gonna call them boobies.